Hello, so we're still on section 3.3 and we're going to be identifying and graphing vertical and horizontal lines. So the big thing here is learning to recognize a vertical line versus a horizontal line, or just knowing that you even have these two options. And so it says that x equals c is a vertical line. I like to say x equals a number. And that's going to be the graph of a horizontal line, of a vertical line that goes through the x-axis at c0. And then on the y, we have y equals c, or y equals a number. That's the equation, just y equals a number. And then you have to recognize that it goes through the y-axis at 0, 3. Sometimes students get a little confused on these because the x and y axis kind of mess them up on how to think about this. Okay, so here we are with y equals 5, y equals a number, and that number is 5 this time. It's going to go through the y-axis at 0, 5. And you can graph that point if you want to, right? Oh, it's already there. There's 0, 5. And then we're going to just draw a horizontal line. Try to make this dark enough so you can see it. Right? And that is the graph of y equals 5. And we don't have to find any ordered pairs or anything to graph this. And so it's done. It's graphed. Okay, so in order to graph this, we have to solve this for x. So we're going to add 2 to both sides. And we find that x equals 2. And that is going to be the graph of a vertical line, right? This one's vertical. It goes through the x-axis at 2, 0. So you can kind of relate the intercepts here with the line. So we graph that point and then draw our vertical line through this. Once again, these always have arrows on both ends. And that's my graph of x equals 2. Whoops. Okay. And that's it. That's all you do. So if you don't learn to recognize them, it's going to be hard to get them graphed. Same thing on this. We're going to solve for y, so we subtract the 3. Y equals -3. This is going to go through the y-axis at 0, -3. Right? That's my y-intercept. There is no x-intercept for this line. So 0, -3 is here. My line is horizontal. Draw your arrows, and there we have the graph of y equals -3. Okay. So this is x equals -4.5 or -4.5, if that helps you think about where to put this on the graph. And this is going to go through the x-axis at -4.5, 0. You can write this as -4.5 or -4.5. Either way is fine. We want to just figure out where to put this. So it goes right here at -4.5. It is vertical. And honestly, you guys, if you would just maybe make yourself a note card or something about this. I'm having a hard time getting this line drawn. A note card to remind you what this looks like and how to graph it. And just, you know, keep that handy until you learn it so that you can replicate this when you have your test on chapter 3. It would be sad to miss these because they're really not very difficult to graph other than being able to draw a line. And that is the end of section 3.3, and then we'll move on to 3.4 soon.